Hey, I'm Unividim. So today we're gonna do Spanish GCSE. We're gonna do verbs, a bit of verbs, and physical descriptions about your hair, your face, your hair, your eyes, and I think that's about it. So let's start with introducing ourselves, as always in English. Well, hi, hello, my name is, and in Spanish this would be me llamo, which is my name is, and then you put your name or you say your name, listen to others say their name. So if you practice saying that at least five or four times, you will get it. So today I just want this is a little bit of a practice thing to do to introduce yourself. ¿Cuántos años? So uh, tengo tengo is I have. So in years in Spanish, we don't say I am. In English, they say I am 14 years old. But in Spanish, we say tengo, and you say the years. So for example, tengo, I don't know, ocho años. You write ocho años, or how many years you have or you are. And yeah, I think that's about it to introduce yourself. So we're gonna move on to verbs. So verbs in Spanish, to be honest, when I started Spanish in my secondary school, at first it was not bad. But then when you get used to the language, you get to understand more words. And as I said, maybe in some future videos we're gonna be offering GCSE Spanish and George is gonna be offering GCSE French. He's gonna be if we have any time we can do that. So let's continue with the verbs. The first verb I want us to learn is from this one is tener. Tener is a part of the physical descriptions. And llevar, it can also llevar is to wear. So these have one AR and ER endings. So to make this into an I form, you have to move the ER, you make tengo, as I said in this example, tengo. Llevar is you remove the AR, you make llevo, is I wear, or it can be I lead, but it's in another topic that I'll be discussing later. But for now it's going to be llevo, I wear. It's also kind of like a part of the physical description because it tells you, the kind of clothes, the color of the clothes, like rojo ropa or ropa negro, something like that. So we're gonna conjugate. Let's try conjugating these verbs. So tener. So tener is the I form about yourself. So it's you, he, she, it, we, they. For now, the you all it doesn't. It's not really important, really. But if you're trying to say you all something, whatever verb you add, which can be useful as well. So you, he, we, they. So tener, you take it out is tengo, tengo, tengo. The he, she, it is tiene, because like the trick for me for this one, the he, she, it, is that apparently you replace the e with an I, and then actually no, yeah, you replace the e with an I, but this is like it's a whole different word, tiene, he, she, it, house. So you replace it with these words here. That's how I would understand it. Reform is tenemos, and that's it. Tengo, tengas, tiene, tiene, tiene. Uh, tiene. So we got tenemos, and the last one is tienen, which is they have. So, oh no, it's not tengo, sorry, it's for iPhone. For you, it's going to be tienes. So, tienes, like you say, tienes café, or tienes whatever you have, like breakfast. Tienes desayunar, tienes cenar, something like that. So this is the whole conjugation of tener. Llevar, for the other verb llevar is to wear. It would be for I form is llevo, you form is llevas, appreciate is llevar, we is llevamos, they is you always lleváis, which is optional to use, and the last one is llevan, which is they wear. You have to, at the very end, which is the they version, you have to add an am at the end for the very end of they, because it would be ellos llevan, which is they. So this is the whole of the condition of tener, and this is all a part of the physical description technically. So let's try to have some sentences together. I'll leave some stuff up on the board, but I just need more space for me. So, physical description. So the verbs you know, which we already got through. And let's start with physical description. So, we're gonna start by saying, let's say for example, soy auto. You know what? I'm actually gonna give you an activity to do. So, I'm gonna give you to choose the sentences that you like, or however you can describe yourself. So, for example, soy auto bajo. You could also use bajo, auto bajo, joven, auto bajo, joven. You can also use calvo, like your bold, elegante. Elegante is fashionable. You can also use, let's say, fuerte, which is strong. Fuerte. And the last one you can also use is delgado, which is thin. Delgado. Thin. So you can use this as I am tall, short, young, fashionable, whatever you are. And then you say E, which means and E is and. I wear is llevo, which from the conjugations from llevar, you cross the ER, no, you cross the AR, and you cross over R. Llevo, let's say you wear, llevas gafas, or gafas or barba, no, or bigote. Which at this age really they give. So for the physical description, they get kind of limited. They say you wear a mustache, for example, if you're at this teenage age right now. A mustache, glasses, or a beard, which is depending on what age you are. But you can use these terms, gafas or bigote. So for the description is soy or era, you can say I used to be, era is I used to be or I was. You can also use it. And then let's move on to what hair you have. So hair is pelo. Hair is pelo and los ojos is eyes. So your hair, don't know, your hair can be brown, your hair can be rubio, castaño, castaño, gris, or gris, let's say, gris, or it could be also rubio, castaño, gris, los ojos azules, verdes, marrones, marrones, already. Some people have red eye, which is very rare, very rare. So you can say azules, verdes, marrones, y ojos rojo, which is red, which we don't really say that, but it's another physical description that you can say about yourself. And also you can say that, or you used to have el pelo castaño or los ojos verdes. You used to have tenía. You can say in the past or what your physical description is now. So you can say color that. Oh, for the hair, you can also say long hair, corto. Corto is short, long is largo. Or you can say also your hair is curly or rizado. So out of all of this that we've done right now, you can make a sentence, right? You can pause this video and make a sentence say, I am this alto, bajo, joven, and use any of these words and you add E, you wear glasses, bigotes, sorry. Bigotes, mustache, say el pelo, rubio, castaño, gris, the color of your hair, if it's long, if it's short, if it's curly, if it's straight, however you want to describe it. And the eyes, you can say blue, green, brown, red. Azules, verdes, marrones, or off. So I think that's about it. And you can also make it more complex, the structure of however you want to describe it, or if you have your own words. You can also say tampoco is neither. Tampoco, neither. You can also use that as a complica to make it more complex about your physical description. You can use that you are more fashionable than your brother, soy más elegante que mi hermano, to make it a bit more complex of the structure. And you can also use an idiomatic expression, which could also be no parecemos física. I can't really pronounce this. Físicamente, which we don't look alike. No parecemos físicamente. We don't look alike, like not the same. Hair, the eyes, and the other stuff. So I think that's right about it. So I'm gonna read you an example how could you structure the physical description sentence. So we've got an example of señor, a teacher, let's say, señor, señor Nivelin, señor, no, not my name, let's not use it. Señor, let's say, Vanessa, okay? For example, this sentence describes what her family is like, how much people are in our family, which is a different topic, but I'm just going to read out just in case if you want to know. Hola, me llamo señor, or señor. So let's say, or Hughes. En mi familia somos 4 personas. Hay mi familia, mi padrastro, también tengo una hermana menor que se llama Claire. Claire tiene 29 años, así que es la más joven de mi familia. So that could be an example that you could also use if you wanted. And I think that's right about it. But to make your thing complexer, you use items You can use tampoco, which is neither, or you can use any comparative adjectives or nouns that to compare each other. So I hope you enjoyed this Spanish video, and be sure to keep like and subscribe.
Bye!